Yes, sir. Over to you, Sudhanshu.
Thank you so much, sir. And I would like to start, first of all, clap for sir. At night, 1 a.m., this man is still resilient, tenacious. Think, oh my God. More power to you, sir. Fantastic. And you know what? I love one thing. I was closely observing. I was applying critical thinking over there, right? The students I taught. You know, your gestures, your postures, the way you were facilitating. Oh my God, the energy, the exercise, right? The next practice. Oh my God. It was out of the blue, out of the box, sir. Fantastic. And you know, everybody clap for sir. He's a champion, rock star at this age, such energy. Wow, wow. That's great. You know what? A lot of people at this age, they don't have such kind of energy. Kudos to
By the
you.
way, I am just 25,
So,
Sudhanshu. I am just 25 for your very kind information. Yeah? I'm angered. Angered to you. I'm angered to you.
wow.
This is being recorded. Yeah.
Yes,
This.
yes, yes. Exactly, exactly. Undoubtedly, sir. In energy, you have literally beaten me.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Go ahead. Yeah.
Wow, wow. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. See, such an amazing. Thank you so much again. Thank you so much, universe. Thank you so much, students. Right. Thank you so much, Alex sir, and thank you so much, Arun sir, again for the opportunity. Okay. So we're gonna start the session with the problem solving. See, first word is problem. Everybody has a problem. You agreed. Then there's a solution as well. See, you got to, if there's a problem, there's a solution. No problem exists in this universe. It doesn't have solution. Every problem has a solution, but we need to dig deeper. We need to analyze that problem. We need to critically think that particular problem. Then we can get back to decision, then solution. All right. So three things very important. First, think in problem solving from challenges to solutions. Challenge, see, some sort of people they are facing challenges like Zoom. I was the one who faced the problem challenges, and Arun sir is there. Thank you so much, sir. Like literally, you solved my problem, one problem, the challenge, and you solved that problem. So thank you. So three steps: think. First of all, think. What is your problem? Then analyze. What sort of things can you collect? Information, data, mentors' advice, the people who has already solved that problem, then a solution. As simple as that, right? Think, analyze, solve. As simple as that. Okay, next slide, please. Next slide, please, sir. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it very quickly. Don't worry about it, right? You're not gonna get bored any chance. Don't worry about it, okay? So what is problem solving? Sir has already told you that, right?
I'm
The
loving.
process of identify challenges, analyze.
Yeah, I was just saying I'm
Yes, sir.
loving. I'm loving your session. So there's no way of boring. I started taking notes.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Yes, of course. See, what is problem solving? The process to identify challenges. See, what sort of challenges? Some sort of people, they are having challenge to wake up early in the morning, right? Some sort of people, they are waking 1 a.m. like Arun sir, right? He is not seeing as a challenge. He is seeing as an opportunity. Opportunity to make the universe a beautiful place, to make the world a better place. That's why this man, Arun sir, is still full of energy, right? So there is a challenge. Second, analyzing them. Now you got to analyze that challenge. How can I solve it? What are the sources? Who are the people? What could be the method? Analyze it. Then you're gonna find the effective solution from that situation, people, circumstances, books, right? It could be any YouTube channel, it could be any podcast, it could be like the sessions like us, right? So first there's a challenge, analyze that challenge, what can you do about it, then you're gonna get to the solution, right? So why it matters? Number one, every problem comes with a solution and every problem comes with a learning. Write it down. Every problem comes with a learning in life if you care to look at it. If you care to look at it, right? Okay. So first enhances your decision making. If there's a problem, it is gonna develop your decision making. Why? Because you're gonna think critically. Second, boosted creativity, right? When you're gonna become a fantastic problem solver, Guess what? Who is solving the problem? The people like you, the people like me. Tomorrow you're gonna solve somebody else's problem. Today we people are. Arun sir, Alex sir, we people are solving your problem. Tomorrow you're gonna solve the future's problem, future leaders' problem, future thinkers, innovators, disruptors, design makers, change makers, entrepreneurs, budding entrepreneurs, philosophers, their problem. We never know what's gonna happen next, right? All the students, 18 students which have joined right today, guess what? I don't know what gonna you become next tomorrow. Tomorrow you're gonna become the Prime Minister of India. We don't know. Perhaps you're gonna become a next Modi. Perhaps you're gonna become a next Barama, right? You don't know about it. So what? You've got to be exceptional at problem solving. Third, build resilience. When you solve problems, you're gonna feel more energetic. You're gonna feel more confident. You're gonna feel more clear. Next slide. Yes, understanding different problems. Number one, which is called well identified. Second, ill identified. Well identified, when you are having the problem, write it down. Write it down. Ill identified, the people only think in the mind. The people who are well defined problem, they write the problem. And the people who are ill identified, they don't write the problem, they write in their mind. No, don't write here. Write on paper. When you're gonna write on paper, you're gonna think about it. When you're gonna write here, it will wipe out. It will wipe out. Second, simple versus complex. See, that's what I'm saying, that if you are solving the simple problem, you're gonna make simple amount of money. If you're solving a complex problem, by the way, there are three problems: simple, complicated, complex. Three problems in life: simple problem, complicated problem, complex problem. Simple problem, can you make food? Yes, I can make. Complicated problem, can you do my assignment of math or mechanical engineering? Yes, I can do that. Complex problem is to teach leaders like you. Is to facilitate these kind of sessions like you. This is a complex problem. That's not selling a samosa that anybody can sell. Anybody cannot teach. Anybody cannot become a student as well. Understand that. So you are having this opportunity. Good day and good luck to you. Third, technical versus human problem, right? Human-centered. So technical problem like AI, stuff like that, right? Technicality. Human-centric problems that, we are having this, you're going to eat something bad, you're going to think something bad, you're going to do something bad, that's a human problem. Technical problem, you're having glitch. You are having technical faults. This is a technical problem. Next one, please. I'm wrapping it very quickly. I'm wrapping up very quickly. Yeah. Okay, see, characteristics of effective problem solving. Number one, critical thinking, you see. I have already told you that. Critical thinking. And what is critical thinking? There's a four-part criteria of critical thinkers. Number one, thinking must be deep. Second, thinking must be accurate. Thinking must be logical. And thinking must be relatable. Relatable. Deep meaning that you got to think deeply. Right? Logical meaning that you got to apply logic. Right? And you know what? When you're gonna relate, which is called relatable. Let's example, suppose that you are saying that I am having this pain. I come from a village. I don't know how to speak English. You know what? And the people who are coming from the village, they can relate with me. Oh, Sudhanshu sir came from the village, having no environment. I'm also having no environment and don't have, English speaking things. You see? Relatable. It's not about it's about relatability as well. It's not about See, with relatability, connectivity comes. Right? And with logical things, authenticity comes. Authenticity comes with the logical thing, and relativity comes with the emotional thing. Right? Okay. So logical and emotional at the same time. So second, open-mindedness. You've got to open to new ideas, open to the session, open to learning, right? Open to, discover something, innovate something. Third, pace, persistence. You've got to keep continuous the process. Apply it, think about it, talk with people. Have a group meeting, chat, ask questions to the certain people. Last, analytical skills, meaning that breaking down complex issues into manageable, meaning that if something is complex, chunk it down. One step, two steps, second step. I have already given you this example. Like this particular PPT, if I would have only spoken, Arun sir or not, or Sudhanshu has spoken, right? So it would be very boring. So Arun sir made it very fantastic. How? Because he made you dance sometimes. Sometimes he made you stretch. Sometimes he made you energetic. Sometimes he made you think as well. Right? Sometimes he made you think as well. You see? Okay, so please, next slide, sir. Yeah, common barriers of problem solving. First, lack of clarity. Of course, that's very simple. If you are not a good problem solver, guess what? You're gonna have lack of clarity. You will not clear about it. That what to do, what not to do, which book to read, which kind of books not read, what sort of content I should visit, what sort of content I should not, which kind of mentor I must have, which kind of mentor I not, right? Which kind of courses I should opt, which kind of courses I should, which kind of college I should select, which kind of, right? So there'd be lack of clarity. Second, emotional bias. A lot of people there emotionally think, oh my God, because I am not feeling well, so I will not join this session. Forget about emotions. Keep aside emotions. Think logically. You're gonna gain a lot of knowledge, right? Emotional bias. Forget about it. Third, limited resources. A lot of people saying that, oh my God, I come from a village, didn't have environment, didn't have electricity, didn't have this. They are crying. Don't cry. Don't cry. Take action. Simple. Fourth, group think. You should not group think because group is not always right. If the group is always been right, we would have solved all the world's problems. We would have solved all the world's problems if the group would have been right. So what it means, group is not always right. Individual could be right. Yeah. Thank you. So please, next session. Okay, I'm going to quickly finish it off, right? The problem solving process, number one, define. See, clarity is very important. Clear about the problem. Let me take an example over here, right? Let's example, suppose that I want to have water, okay? And I want to do boring, tube well, okay? I want to extract water. First, identify the problem. Okay, there's no water at my home. What I'm going to do that? I'm going to do a boring, okay? All the equipment. Second, analyze what sort of equipment it needs for boring, okay, for digging. All right. Then third, which is called generate. You've got to go to the person, talk to that. Hey, sir, I'm having scarcity of water in my home. Please come dig things, and it will get resolved. Fourth, identify. What are the issues coming? Perhaps you're gonna dig at one area, there's no water. Next area, okay, there's the water. One place there's no water, then dig the next place, right? Then evaluate. Okay, this water is fantastic, phenomenal. Now we are able to, and last, implement it to the next community, next locality, next village. So I have given you a brief way, right? Let's example. Suppose that I have to create this. Okay, it's Tata Capital, right? I have to create this. First, I got to identify what is this. Okay, you can put your phone over here, right? Fantastic. Okay. So how are you gonna build it? First, clarity of the problem. Oh my God, how can I carry my phone on it? First, problem, right? Second, analyze. How can I make it? Third, generate solutions. You're gonna go ask people, okay, how can I create it? Right? Fourth, identify what sort of issues I can have. Perhaps I don't have wood. Perhaps I don't have this material. Fifth, evaluate things. Okay, if I'm gonna do this, this will happen. And last, implement it. The problem gets resolved. Simple. Next slide, please, sir. Okay, these are the 5 points. Quickly, I'm going to finish it off. Number one, identify, ask right questions. When you're going to ask right questions, see, as an example, suppose that I'm going to ask you a question. How many people want to become successful in life? You all will raise your hand. How many people want to become, healthy? Everybody's going to raise their hand. How many people want to learn from Arun sir? Everybody will raise hand. Yeah. So ask right questions. Second, recognize symptoms and the root cause. See, every single thing, understand that. The more deeper you're gonna get into the more, wait, sir, sorry, sir.
The more, are you able to listen to me properly? Is my voice audible?
Yeah. Loud and clear.
Okay. Thank you, sir. The more deeper you're gonna get into the problem, the more easily you're gonna get the solution. The more deeply you're gonna get into the problem, the less easily you're gonna get the solution, right? Have you seen the tree? Where are the roots? Deep insides, right? And the longer the tree is, the deeper the roots are. Understands? So if you want to grow longer in life, wider in life like a tree, you have to go deeper, solving a lot of problems. Many seasons, autumn, summer, winter, right? Spring, these seasons you have to face it. Understand? Right? Second, which is called defining. Define problem, be specific, to the point, don't bullshit. No here and there, to the point, right? Second, right? State the measurable terms, meaning that you got to identify it. Define the problem, give it a title, attach emotion to that. So that, see, I'm going to tell you a technique. Attach emotion to your problem.
Yeah.
Believe me, it will honestly gonna blow your mind. When you're gonna attach emotion, let's example, suppose that I have to join this presentation. Attach emotion. If I will join this presentation, right, my thinking will be great. My problem solving will be better. You have attached the emotion to a problem. Deal done. Third, analyze. Now you got to analyze what's working, what's not working. Break it down into small steps. Use evidence, data. What we are using over here, PPT, data, evidence, pictures, images to make complex things simple. To make complex simple. Next slide, please. Okay, these last three, steps, generating solutions. Now you got to first brainstorm multiple ideas. Let's example, suppose that how many people are there? 19 people are available. If we're gonna think one topic, one person, there's one perspective. If we're gonna think one topic, 19 people, 19 perspectives. Some perspectives would be better, some perspective would be average, and some perspective would be best. Understand that. So pick the best, leave the average. Understand that. Next, which is called implementation. Now it's an action journey. Go, go, go. Take action. It's action time, right? Take action. Select the best option. Make an action plan. Act. And last, evaluate what has worked out for you, what's not. What I learned from this mistake while making it. Thank you. Next, sir. Next slide, please. Okay, real life examples, business strategies, business people solve. I think so. You know what? The biggest problem solvers are what? Business people, right? And they are what? Leaders, not business people. Business people are also people. They are the leaders like Arun sir, like Alex sir. And you know what? Like the people, students, my dear students, like you are also a future's leader, right? Next, education. You can see that, when it comes to educational, there are a lot of problems, but you know what? We are fixing it. We are fixing it. The people like sir, the people like me, the people like somebody else, they're fixing educational problem. Third, daily decisions. See, when your problem solving will be better, your thinking of finance as 5 criteria, right? Mindset, health, relationship, money, right? These problems will be get automatically resolved. Why? Because you are better at problem solving. Every single day, solve problems, right? Don't get, pessimistic. Solve problems. Thank you. Next slide, sir. Last but not least, every problem is a gift for people. Every single problem is a gift for people. Without problems, we would not grow. By Tony Robbins, of course. Every single problems comes with a profit, but if you care to look at it, right? So I want to say at last, ladies and gentlemen, become a fantastic problem solver, right? And you know what? 3 or 4 things you got to apply. Now on this session, first of all, every single information, if you're thinking any person is saying that this is right, ask, is it true? Is it logical? Is it depth? Is it having meaning? Right? And you got to become a fantastic problem solver. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
All righty. Thank you so much, Sudhanshu. You nailed it. Nailed the second part of this workshop on the problem solving. I wanted to congratulate you. for running this beautifully, amazingly. And by the way, I took 2 pages of note for your very kind information. I'm totally floored the way how you have delivered, and definitely wishing good luck. Let me stop the recording.